So Luke continues, but he charged them that they should tell no man what was done. Although that's after he commanded to give her meat. But I already know they're astonished right away. That's the only thing that makes sense. And that's how Mark has it. And he mentions that he charged them that no man should know it, and then after that commands that something should be given to her to eat. So what's the order? I know they're astonished first. Is it they're astonished, get her some food, don't tell anyone? Or they're astonished, don't tell anyone, get her some food? Well, if they're going out of the house to get food, it would be important that he also tell them, don't tell anyone. So maybe that should come first. But if they're not going out of the house, then it could have come second. Get her some food, and maybe even she starts eating, and then sometime later, he tells them, don't tell anyone. And Luke, if I'm going to say, but he charged them that they should tell no man, it would have to come right after they're astonished, because they're astonished, but don't tell anyone. Mark, however, just says, and he charged them straitly, that no man should know it. So that could come whenever. I use and all the time, though. And is like the most common word in the Gospels. So I think I'm going to go with, but he charged them, which would be right after their astonishment with which they experienced great astonishment. Yeah, I'll go with that. But he... Okay, this is in Mark as well. And he charged them. He charged them that they should straitly, that no man should. So I'll add straitly. He charged them as both. And then straitly from Mark. He charged them straitly that no man should know it. Luke says that they should tell no man what was done. So which is it? That they tell no man, or that no man should know it? We already know from Matthew, the fame hereof went abroad into all the land. So someone told. If Jesus said, charge them that no man know it, utter fail. Everyone knows it. Total fail. But if he told them, don't tell anyone, it could have been the other people that he didn't tell not to tell anyone. They could have noised it abroad. They could have told everyone, and therefore those people didn't just ignore what Jesus said. So just to give them the benefit of the doubt, I'll go with tell no man instead of what Mark has, that no man should know it, because everyone knows it, but that could have happened without them telling anyone. So that is both, right? That, yeah, that's both. That they should tell no man what was done. I'll just put that, and if there's any repetition, I'll change it to Luke. They should is both. They is only Luke. They, now both, should, Luke, tell no man what was done. Mark, that no man should know it. Tell is Luke only. no man what was done. No man is both. No man. What was done. Mark just has it. So the rest is Luke only. What was done. And commanded that something should be given her to eat. So yeah, that could come next, because it's at that point in time. And he commanded. And commanded. Mark has, he charged them straitly that no man should know it, and commanded. So he charged, and later on, and commanded. I guess they just don't have to have he twice. Luke and her parents were astonished, but he charged them should tell no man what was done. And then earlier, her spirit came back, and she rose immediately, and he commanded to give her meat. So I guess the reason why in Luke he commanded is because the sentence before it just says her spirit came back again, so they couldn't have and commanded. But here I can have just and commanded because he was used earlier. He charged them straitly that they should tell no man what was done. And I can go with and commanded. So I could say this he from commanded to give her meat could be, well, it's already both. He charged them straitly. I guess I could just drop it. Or I could have it twice. Would that be annoying? He charged them straitly that they should tell no man what was done. And he commanded to give her meat. No, I'll go with how Mark has it. I'll drop that second he. It's not necessary. And commanded is both. And commanded. So both. Well, actually, there's not a real reason to drop it except for what I like. So I'll leave it. Yeah. But this he will be only Luke. I guess I gotta find every opportunity not to make it sound better, but to make it less disagreeable, because I want to keep it as close to what the Bible originally says. He commanded. Mark, that something should be given her to eat. To give her meat. So Mark has more. That something should be given instead of just give. So I'll put whatever Mark has. That something should be. Luke has to give her meat. That something should be given her. Given her to eat. So I could have this to in Luke. I could say should be given to her to eat, because otherwise it would have to go with how Mark has it. Should be given her to eat. Something should be given. Something should be give. Well, I have to have given. I'll say give without the N is from Luke. So both given, and the N is only Luke. To her to eat. I'm not just going to say something should be given to her to meat. No, to give her meat. That would be to give her food. But something should be given. Because it's something should be, that has to be to eat instead of just meat. So still, the question remains, given to her to eat, or just given her to eat? I think I'm going to put to her because it's a little bit more modern, it's easier to understand. To her is both, and then this other two, and eat is only Mark, because meat. The word eat is in meat. But I'm not going to do that. That's way too different. No, I'm not going to do that. Given to her to eat. Yeah. And then from Matthew, I'll put this last sentence. And the fame hereof went abroad into all the land.